Are you looking for the next craft beer to try? Well, maybe Zenyatta from Roak Brewing is the one for you. Welcome back, everybody. So we are going to try Zenyatta. I'm guessing that's how you say that. This is a New England style session IPA. $3.09. I did pick this up at Hoffman Street Grocery in Three Rivers, Michigan. 4.7% ABV, 30 IBUs. I do get into, I guess, comments on what is a New England style, what isn't. To me, by the IBUs, this would be a New England style because the IBUs are low. Because in a New England IPA, most of the time your hops are added at the end of the boil, which really isn't going to give you any IBUs. Is there some? Yes. Have I tested it? No. Just going by what I think. Head is gone. I don't know. I did use this glass for the last review, and I just rinsed it out. So I don't know if it's because of that we do not have a head. I was thinking this should have a head. Cool lion. I do like how they are doing some of these can arts, I guess you could say. Different circles and V's and all that, and then they put something in the middle. This is a lion on this one. I think on the French toast it was a dog with French toast in his mouth, I think. No head really. What I do see is white small bubbles. If we look at the color, it is orange juice in color, very, very hazy. I can't see through it. I do not see any bubbles coming up. Let's go ahead and get a smell. Juicy, kind of yeasty is what I get. That juiciness is very subtle, so is the yeast. It's not like blow your face off. It's just nice, mellow, juicy fruit kind of thing with some yeast in the back. Let's go ahead and get a taste. I do get that juiciness up front, like mango, pineapple kind of thing. Citrus in the middle. In the back, it's like a citrus bitterness with a touch of pine, not very much. You shouldn't really get any bitterness out of this beer, not a lot for 30 IBUs. And I'm going by New England style session, so that would tell me 30 IBUs, not a lot of hops, in the boil. They're all at the end. Carbonation level is good. Medium mouthfeel. Yeah, I do like that fruitiness going back into that citrus with a little bit of like bitterness, rind, just a touch in the back. Not a lot sticks out, but it is a session. You're not going to get a lot out of it. Obviously, they're not using a lot of malt because the ABV is not very high. So it should make those hops that they use stand out more because they're not fighting through the different grains that are used in this beer. Good one for a hot day, sitting by the pool, mowing your lawn, doing yard work, something like that. I don't know how long this has been out. This was packaged on 8/3. 2018, so a little over a month old. I wish this would have been out at the beginning of summer. Maybe it has, but Hoffman just got this in, so I don't know how long it's been out. Lactose is in here. Amarillo, Calypso, Eldorado, Denali. Yeah, so you should get more citrus, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like I said, at the beginning, you are getting some fruitiness, juiciness, that mango, that pineapple, but that citrus really takes over in the middle, and it's more like a citrus peel at the end. I would say generic citrus. I don't think you could pick out if it's you know, like orange or lemon or anything like that. I would probably go 4.25 out of 5 in. I'm trying to remember this is a session and it's not a full-fledged New England IPA or a double IPA, so the body probably isn't going to be there. The taste isn't going to be there. So yeah, 4.25 out of 5. If anything, I would like that fruitiness to be amped up in the beginning to bring out more of that tangerine, that pineapple, all those tropical flavors, and then go back into the citrus like it does. The aftertaste is like a rind citrus kind of thing, which isn't bad, but I wish there was some more to it. So if we look on Untappd, 11 of my friends have had this, average 3.84 out of 5. A little over 1,500 people have had this, average 3.77 out of 5. I'm guessing Untappd is calling this a New England IPA. I'm guessing they're doing it based on that New England IPA and not a session IPA. Again, when I do these reviews, we are doing it based upon what we like. And to me, a session shouldn't be as full of flavor or as in-depth as a New England IPA should be. So that's why I'm going with a 4.25. And again, that's what I'm scoring it. And as you can see, my friends and the world that has rated this think it's a lower beer. Let's see if anybody says... See, the first two are 4.25 and 4. Yeah, and not really anybody else. Somebody gave it a 4.5. So yeah, it's hard to go by ratings on a beer like this when you don't know the people that are actually rating them, and if they're rating them as they think it is or as somebody would, okay, well, a session beer should be this, so it's a New England style, so it should be this. My guess is because Untappd is calling this a New England IPA, most people are rating it based upon that and not a session. A session, like I said, shouldn't be the same as a New England. It's not going to have the same profile because the malts are going to be lower because you want the ABV lower. So, yeah, I would say 4.25 out of 5. If you're into these beers, definitely pick it up. It's probably worth the price to me. Even though the ABV is low, you are going to get more hops in this beer, so you should get more of a hop profile in this beer. I think you are. I just want those fruity characters bumped up and maybe a little bit in the aftertaste. So that'll wrap up this beer review. And until next time, happy brewing. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and thumbs up and check out some of our other videos.